Fred on the rack. Big 13 heavy. Hey, Ginger, hot.
Now it's Lawrence. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. He gets 6 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
13, Luke. Hey, East, hot.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Forced out to his right. And his slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
At the 46-yard line.
Lawrence throwing here. And the Commander's rush brings him down. Working quickly here.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd
13,
down
Luke.
and 5.
Big 13 heavy.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Soga's hot.
Motioning left is Thomas. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Completes another one to Thomas. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
26-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Hey, kill. Hey, Silver.
Now Lawrence. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
30 left.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
We're good.
Complete to number 12, Travis Hunter. A gain of 3. It's 4th
So we're
down.
through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. LaQuint Allen to return this. He goes out of bounds on the return. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, run. Turn. This is hot. Silver.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Rip. 11 Agate.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll try it left with Etienne. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive, but enough for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackle made by Trey Amos. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
On red. Here we go.
Lawrence looking to throw. Complete over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And pass caught by Strange. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
11. Hey, Phil.
Trying it right side with ETN. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
Heavy.
That's good. 4 Jaguars.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little tacks on an extra point. And the Jaguars cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Jaguars 7.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Daniels. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Okay.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Tag. Viking 18.
Now Daniels off the play action. That's grabbed inside the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
7 yards.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. On the move, headed right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Firing quickly out wide. Daniels. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
19, 19.
A gain of 12.
19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw again, it's Daniels. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
Washington.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 7.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
To kick off.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Come on, let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Easy, read
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Lawrence working from the gun.
45-yard line.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. This is complete to Patrick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Commanders.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Red on red.
1st and 10 at the
Hey,
18-yard
Jack.
line.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Has room into the secondary. And they take this in for the score. The Jaguars now within one score in the fourth. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Daniels back to throw. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Daniels. Dump off caught by his back. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there. But still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Pass to 60, pass to 60. Shot 60, shot 60. Go.
He's back to throw. Chased out to his right. Daniels hit, he lost the football. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep the football, but lose a significant amount of yardage on the play. Well, they're going to face fourth down now, Brock, but hey, could be a whole lot worse. Very nearly a turnover there until that sideline saved them.
Yeah, even if this drive is coming to an end, they'll get to do so now, Kate, on their own terms. Get that punter out there and hopefully give their defense, well, much better field position to defend from.
Here we go. Franco leading. Check smash. Check smash. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Robbed for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
On red. So it's up 11.
On second down, it's ETN. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Hey, run!
He'll throw it. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
Rip, 23.
The 22-yard line.
Hey, Soko, hut.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars down by 7. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
30 left. Red on red. 11. Hey, tomato.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's just not the guy. If you didn't simply, you never want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
Here we go.
They go right back to ETN. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Setting up, second and goal.
The 8-yard line.
Lisa 24. Done. They said it's hot. Sink right.
One more time with ETN. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Sink right. Hey, lion.
Throwing now. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cut it to a punch late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. up. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Setting up to pass. Vacates quickly left side. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll give it to Krosky Merritt. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point.
Jake Moody for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 21.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Route. Hey, Soko, so hot.
Just
11, Agate.
Here he is to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Okay, ready.
Quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
Hey, kill. Hey, Dinter. Duck.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Commanders make the play that should win them this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They're going to pass it here. He just kept going their own way, and that's going to cost them. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play. And then all of a sudden, in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately, there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Hey, run! Hey, son, 13, loot! Hey, I'm gun. 11. Go! Sink right!
One final shot here. This is for the ball game. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And there was no easy enough. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
Seven Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like open. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once,
so let's take, don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just floating.